Hello, scholars! Heather here wanted to spend a couple of minutes talking to you about what a scholarly journal is and where you can find them, because you will be utilizing one as a piece of reference material in your researched informative speech. A scholarly or peer-reviewed article is written by an expert within an academic or professional field, and they've put together this article based upon their research that they've done, and it is reviewed by people within that specific academic or professional field. Once it's been reviewed, revisions have been made, then it gets published for people like us to access when we're doing things like creating a researched informative speech. Where do you find them? In our library system, I'm just going to go here. I'm in my CVTC. You can access this at home. You have to be logged in. If you don't log in to my CVTC, you can access it from an outside way. I just don't really know how to do that. So I'm going to show you this way. So I'm in the student portal side. I'm going to go to Student Services and Support, Library. From there, I'm just going to click on Library OneSearch. You have a tutorial that's going to walk you through all of the aspects of OneSearch. I specifically am focusing on the scholarly journal right now. So I click on that. I'm going to advance my search because I'm looking for scholarly material. I'm going to pick a really broad topic like bullying. Your topics are going to be more narrow, I know that, but for practice sake, in how to access them, I'm just going to be using a broad topic. So it pulled up over 1 million search results, kind of like when you go to Google and they pull up millions, sometimes hundreds of millions it feels like. And I don't know about you, but I'm lucky if I get through the first 5. So I want to refine my search a little bit more specifically because I'm looking for a scholarly journal. So on the left hand side of the screen, you will see limiters. I'm going to limit it to full text, and then there's a button that says scholarly peer reviewed. I'm going to limit it so that's all that I can see. But then my publication date starts at 1903. A good rule of thumb whenever doing research is to use information that's no more than 5 years old. If you want to, you just need to justify for yourself as to why that piece of material is a great resource. So I'm just going to limit it for the example's sake to 5 years. It's good practice. And it's taken my search results that started out at over 1 million to less than 30,000. Still a lot, but it's easier to work with. From there, I'm just going to go through and find different titles that interest me, and this one right here, Do Gender Differences Matter in Workplace Bullying? I'll open that one up. I'll read through the abstract because whenever you're doing research, you do not need to read the information cover to cover. You just need to find the information that is most valuable to a point that you're making in your speech that you can add as a piece of source material. So if I went and pulled up the PDF full text, it gives me a table of contents over here. So I can, if I look through and I see something that interests me, I can go directly to that and then take that information and cite it in my speech. So that's just a little bit about what a scholarly journal is and where you can find them for your researched informative speech. Thank you. Before I leave, as a reminder, as always, you can always email, call, or stop by with any questions that you have. Researching can be a little difficult if this is your first time doing it or you're rather new to the process, because you're trying to find things that fit in a frame of reference for you and the points that you're making. Just remember that research is all a matter of angles to use as forms of support for the points that you're making in your speech. Hope that makes sense. Again, just let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.